Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Three is a Crowd, where we unpack life, creativity, and everything in between. As you all know, I am your host, Fikayo, and I'm MM. And if you're wondering what's going on, we have a new background, what's going on? Today is a very special episode for us. Yeah. Because for the first time ever, we have a guest on the show. Yeah, I was so happy it's her actually because our guest today doesn't fit into one box. And honestly, I don't think she's trying to. She's thinking about, in one world rather, she's thinking about structure, foundation, scale, precision. In another world, she's thinking about presence, angles, energy, image. And somehow she moves through both as someone who actually understands what each world demands. Please welcome our very first guest on the podcast, Sorire. Woo! The big girl.
Every girl is
The
every girl.
girl, the big girl.
Maybe work harder so you can afford a new baby.
No,
Anytime I'm like, oh my god.
exactly. Are we not their kind of friends? I'm Fikayo. And I'm MM. You're listening to Three is a Crowd. Three is a crowd, but it's the best crowd to be in. Hi, Shure.
Hi,
How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
I'm also learning how to embrace awkward silences. So, is it weird being here? Like, do you feel awkward?
Not really, no.
Natural. Do you feel awkward, Fikayo? No, I don't. Why am I not the one that feels so awkward?
I don't know why you're feeling awkward, honestly. Like,
I feel so awkward, but like, okay. First things first. Let me give you a kind of background to like Shuri and I's relationship. Shuri and I went to the same university, and then Shuri was friends with my friends. Like I remember, because I can't really remember how we first started talking properly. Do you think you can remember?
No, I just know I was friends with your friend.
Exactly. So like Shuri is kind of friends with my friends, and like I'm kind of person that's like I'm not that like friendly, do you get? So all I know is that so like the only thing we ever said to them like, oh hi Sherry, hi Faith, hi Sherry, like that was our relationship throughout university. But then I think there was just like this one time in final year where like they chose both of us to go and
Oh
bring
yeah, I remember.
when they like, chose both of us to go and bring
It was Miss Kemi Oyedeko, I
was it
think.
Kemi or Papa's daughter?
No, not Kemi.
No. That's David's wife.
What's Papa's daughter's name? It
Forgot
was
her
Sham
name.
Mrs. Papa's daughter.
Yeah, Papa's daughter basically. And then after that when we like got to like talk a bit.
Yeah.
So yes. I'm really happy you agreed to be here because it's such a nice I don't know, I'm just really excited I think first of all
Thank
because
you.
I feel like you have kind of grown from like your Instagram, you kind of doubled up. I saw that I was like, okay, okay, kind of doubled up. Like how like I think you went from like 4K to like 6K.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh that's so nice. And it was like in a month or so. Was it like 2 months?
It was less than 2
It
months.
was less than 2 months. Yeah, I was like, oh that's so good.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay. So like we said like we said earlier, like when we were talking that today's episode is not about trying to know how you balance acting and modeling. It's more about just kind of having like an insight into your experiences in both aspects of life. Do you get
Okay.
that? So that people who want to get into athlete, they know what to expect. People who want to get into face modeling, they know what to expect.
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, please relax manners. Before we get into the episode and everything, we talk about our weekend, how it was like we communicate, especially
Okay.
because I don't have as much as a relationship as Faith. So we have to like build the bond. So it's not like I'm attacking you with a question. So I did some research on you and I found out that you're born March 18.
Yeah.
And I'm born March 18.
You're joking! Oh my god, my birthday is twins. That's so cool.
Yeah. So I said I'm so excited. I was like, oh
Oh, that's so cool.
my god. Yeah. So I don't feel like a third wheel. Guys, I'm feeling like third wheel now. I don't know that you went on the marathon
Yeah,
February 14th.
yeah.
How was
It
it?
was good. It was It was so nice to finish it.
Yeah. You actually finished it.
Yeah,
What did you do?
Wow.
Like run, walk, run?
I run and walk.
Um,
But I don't think I ever just walked. It was always like
run,
brisk walking, and I
yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
slow. I didn't like just, oh, I'm tired, let me know.
Yeah.
How was the experience?
It was nice. Like, I don't know, there was just something so nice about knowing you're doing this, you're going to
Yeah.
finish
Yeah.
it. And I'd already done 10 kilometers before, so I knew I was going to
So you
finish it.
trained
Mm.
for it, like,
Yes, but I didn't train as intensely as some other people. I
yeah.
know people that were training like almost every day. I was only training weekends.
Oh,
But yeah, it was fun.
that's okay. I didn't even know that there was a marathon. It was the day
It
before a
was
marathon.
literally no. I won't say the day. Okay, yes, day before. 'Cause my friend, she was talking about marathon is coming, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
May just pay attention. Then I was like, I genuinely don't pay attention until like the day of everybody on my Snapchat was now posting
Literally, I saw
10
everyone
km,
like,
10
I was like,
km.
oh, so everybody went. Like, why did just
Everybody,
me that
why
I
did
didn't know?
why did nobody update me
Exactly, like,
that we're all going for
uh-huh.
this?
I didn't know. And I was on the road, like, they blocked the road.
Oh,
So I was just like, what's going on? And then I opened up and I saw, oh, like, everybody's running. I was like, wow.
Wow, well, that's a nice experience.
thank you.
Yeah.
I heard it was a nice experience.
Yeah.
But I also heard that the struggle to get a medal
Oh
was
my
horrible.
god. Oh
That
god.
was I heard that that was the most annoying part
It
of it
was,
all.
imagine after running 10K and then you get to the finish line, give me my medal. Let me have proof to go home like,
Yeah.
yes, I finished this race. And then, so the way it happens in other countries, as you're getting to the finish line, there's somebody
Yeah,
putting it
someone
on.
put it on you.
Well, I don't know why. Nigeria just has to be different. And I think what I hated the most was people were normalizing it. Like, what do you expect from Nigeria?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, sue me for expecting better from Nigeria.
Yeah. Like,
Like, they were throwing the medals in the air. Some people were like selling the medals.
oh my
The
god.
hustle scared medal was so much. People were
Yeah.
fighting. One girl, she did not faint during the marathon. No, it's collecting medal that made her faint, and I couldn't even blame her.
I'm dead.
My friend fell on the floor. People were stepping on her. Somebody removed her shoes. Somebody was trying to take her headphones from her head. It was bad. Like when I say bad, there was no breathing space.
Yeah.
And especially if you're small, you just get there were
Yeah.
some times where people like move back and one person moving back means everybody's moving back. So you're almost
Yeah.
falling. It was not fun. In fact, I eventually got my medal. One guy was toasting my friend and then he saw that she was sad that she didn't get medal. So he gave her
Nice.
his and then he was like, oh, don't worry. And he called his own friend to
Yeah.
give me
His
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 own.
own.
own medal. Child.
That's how I got my
That's
medal that I took
I
home to
see,
be showing people.
like, that's very crazy. You need to do better.
Yes.
That was very close. My friend said that she went home without a medal. She was actually very sad.
I,
Yeah.
I
That
was
was the main
so sad.
point.
Exactly.
Like, that was why they actually wanted to run
Like,
the 10 km stuff.
what pissed me off the most was the people that were just commenting, is Nigeria, what do you guys expect? Somebody was like, why did they not bring soldier here? Is it like it's until you people see gun and uniform that you
Exactly.
people comport
Behave
yourselves? These
yourself.
are the officials. They're wearing like the
Yeah.
marathon shirts. Obey them. It's until you see gun. The soldiers now finally came, stand in a straight line. Nigerians wanted to be showing, oh, and they will stand in the middle of like two lines to see which line moves faster. So there was no that straight line. It took us like
Yeah.
30 minutes to form.
Mhm.
We now eventually formed the straight line. We're like the soldiers now stood in front of us and were gisting. Guess what? Medal had finished. They did not tell us so. They were just
So you guys are
gisting.
still lining up.
After a while, I just saw them
Why is
leaving.
that even a thing? Like, what do you mean? Didn't you know people
You-
registered? Like,
Thank you. Like,
why would
that's
medal
something.
finish?
Like I hate to use this phrase, but it's Nigeria. I've joined them to say it's Nigeria. I hate the fact that it's normalized, but
Yeah.
what can we do? When selling medal became normal.
Sending medal
Women are
for
like giving out.
So the
God of
people, the
grace.
people that were buying it, to be fair, is not that they didn't do the race. Oh. It's just that. So the way I explained it to my friend is you're paying somebody to hustle for you. That hustle, because that hustle is
Yeah.
very unnecessary because we waited over an hour and still didn't get a medal. So that's at first we're collecting like 2K, 3K. So that 2K, 3K is just I don't want to wait for this people. It's not as if you are paying somebody to run for you. But my friend was also like, no, the principle of it, like you can't pay for a medal. That's just weird. And like I get her point too, but after all our waiting, we still didn't get.
Yeah.
So
Very somehow.
Yeah.
So let's get into the episode. Are you comfortable now? Have you had your fair share of talk? Oh, it's a very somehow person.
Yes, I'm comfortable now.
All right.
Okay, so my first question is, what made you want to study architecture? Was it something you've always wanted to do? Oh,
Okay. When we're in junior secondary school and we
Yeah.
started this basic technology thing,
yeah.
so when we started doing isometric drawings, orthographic
Mm,
drawings, I got so in love with it. It got to the point that during holidays, other people be playing. I was replicating all the drawings from the textbook, got my mom to buy more. So my mom just knew when I finished gesturing, my mom was just like, yeah, doing technical drawing in SS1 instead of food and nuts. At first I was like, oh, because I'd been dreaming about cooking food during food and nuts, people begging me for my food. But mom was like, yeah, doing technical drawing, trust me. It's not as if she forced me, she just helps me
Yeah,
understand that this
yes.
is what I wanted.
yeah.
So when I was doing technical drawing, I still didn't know what I wanted to study. But then when you're not doing technical drawing, there's like the mechanical drawing part where you draw a like machine parts, and then there's the building parts where you like
Mm-hmm.
draw a house. And then I liked the building parts more. So it was, I won't say it was a no-brainer, because it was just a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And then when I entered school and studied architecture, when people ask you, oh, if you didn't study what you studied, what you studied, I swear, I'm not even trying to be cute or anything. I can't think of anything else.
Anything
Yeah.
Like
else?
nothing, nothing.
I love
Architecture
that.
stressed me out though, but I
Yeah.
cannot think. If you met me,
But you
no.
still enjoy regardless.
Yes.
I had stories of Aki, man. I had
The
stories
stories are probably
really.
even worse than you heard,
I'm
but
like, oh, I can never be like the kind of person that can never study this. Like, I can't even imagine in what world I'd have to succumb myself to that stress. I don't know. It was like sleepless nights because you're like
yes.
sleep. Me that I need to read until the next day of the exam. They were like steady sleepless nights,
Like the
and it
whole
was
semester,
crazy.
basically, you're not
Hmm.
sleeping, you're working weekends.
Yeah.
Like it's so weird seeing archi students just playing the way other people
It's
play.
going to be
Play.
very yes.
You rarely see them. I'm not saying they
Yeah.
don't play, but I'm talking like Saturdays. Like you just see them
Yeah.
run.
They're just
No, rarely.
Wow. So what was the first thing that shocked you when you entered Aki?
Oh, I think the first thing that shocked me was you need your masters to practice architecture
in Nigeria,
everywhere.
everywhere. You need
Wow.
to get the master's
So
degree.
your BSc in architecture, I won't call it useless, but it doesn't hold as much weight as you
As
think.
that's crazy.
Exactly. So that's why a lot of people in Archi just did their
Did it
master's straight,
straight, yes. I was
because
wondering. I was like,
yeah, because it's not like other courses where if you do your master's, you're like a step ahead or something like that.
Yeah.
It's not like other courses like that. In architecture, with your BSc, you're like a step below.
Oh.
Yeah.
wow.
So that really shocked me. I almost cried. I was just like, why didn't anybody
To
tell
So
tell
me?
you.
Because I was already happy that it was a 4-year course, unlike engineering
yeah,
that's 5 years. Just for me to hear it's basically useless without my master.
the
So
masters.
everybody thinks of it as a 6-year course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that
So
one
when did you
really.
find out? Was it like in your first year or like
Yeah, it
when
was
you
my first year. I think maybe like first or second week. But
Oh
I did not know before I
yeah.
entered. Like
Mm.
nobody told me. I think another thing was, I don't know if this one is peculiar to schools, but we do, I think it happens in all schools, we do jury from 200 level.
Jury.
Jury. So you have a studio course every semester from
Okay.
200 level, and it's 5 units. So where other departments, their 5, 6 units courses starts in their final year,
Mm-hmm.
our own started from 200 level. So that was a
wow.
tough pill to swallow
Like
too. And then we
wow.
have prerequisite courses. So there were 3 prerequisite courses, at least in C. Apart from studio, there's building structures, building components. If you fail in 200 level, you can't do the 300 level one. In 300 level, you have to do you can't do the 300 level one and the 200 level one together.
Oh, so you have to
Oh,
do
you have
So
that
it's
to.
an
one.
automatic extra year if you fail that course, automatic.
Oh.
So yeah, I think those were the main shocks to us.
Thank God you escaped.
Like, okay, so are you getting ready for your masters
Yes,
now?
I
Okay,
am.
okay,
By
So are you
God's
going this year?
grace. By God's grace.
okay. Amen.
If not this year, then January next year.
That's
Okay,
nice.
okay. That's good.
That's nice.
That's good.
Okay.
I also wanted to ask, like, studying architecture, do you feel like you now notice things that other people don't?
I didn't think so, but people say I notice like when things are out of balance. Like when something is not straight, I'm like,
What's going on
I, I
here?
will I will not call myself OCD or anything like that, but like
Yeah,
other things that people might not really
notice.
notice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also when you're in a building, you know, oh, these people they did this wrong. Like you're looking at functionality. Why is the toilet close to
Mm,
the kitchen? Why is the
Yeah.
bedroom so far from? Why is the bathroom so far from the wardrobe? Like
Mm,
normal relations of spaces that people might not really pay attention to, but as an architect, because these little things they make your life easier.
yeah.
yeah.
So
So that
Yeah.
yeah.
was so that's been one of our questions, right? Like, so if you have to choose between functionality and aesthetics, which one would you prefer?
Wow.
Prefer?
Wow. I think I would go with functionality because aesthetics is so beautiful, but functionality can make your life so much easier. You
Yeah.
went to see if you're imagine like the whole concept of walking all that distance to get
Yeah, to
class,
get to
although they had a good defense, they were like it's to stretch your legs and all
whatever
that
that's
and
a
all
lot
that,
here
but
too.
I'm just like imagine the convenience of like all the students that are using this building are
Yeah.
in that hostel. Why not put the hostel close to the building?
Building.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
why? So functionality just makes your life much easier. So I think I'll pick functionality, but aesthetics is so cool. It's just that first of all, aesthetics are even relative. I think functionality applies to almost everyone, but aesthetics is relative. Some people they like
Yeah,
minimalism.
imagine.
Some people like ornamental, ostentatious
Yeah.
designs. So I think I'll just go with functionality. But it pains me. Like that's not a sport. I like to find the balance. But if
Yeah.
I'm to choose
Will be
functionality,
functionality.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. I wanted to ask also. I'm assuming that you're working now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
On a site. So what's like a normal day on the job? What's it like for you?
Oh, okay. Um, do you want me to give like a play by play of my day, like from when I wake up?
No, just like your experience on the job, like
Yeah.
just so what do you do right now?
Okay, so I'm a project associate. I work in the team that like supervises the construction
On site,
projects,
yeah.
representing the clients. So basically, we make sure everything is done within the time that it was allotted for. Make sure it's done to the quality that we desire.
Mm-hmm.
Make
Mm-hmm.
sure it's within budgets, that kind
Yeah.
of thing. That's basically
Yeah.
what we do. If something is looking odd, we ask questions unofficially, like unwritten. We're also there to like keep people on their toes, like when they like it's like when you're in a class without the teacher, everybody will
Mm-hmm.
just be
Yeah,
playing,
Yeah.
but if the teacher
relaxing.
is there, the teacher doesn't have to be teaching or doing anything, but when the teacher is there, you're more productive.
Mm-hmm.
So just being there keeps them on their toes,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw that video that you posted. I was
Oh my
definitely going to
days.
bring it up. I saw the video that you posted where like you were on site and you were like caution cuties on
Yeah.
site and then it had a lot of like backlash, like a lot of
Oh,
dragging
men
on
don't like women,
Instagram.
no. Oh my god.
And I'm like, why are people like this? Like, why people on the
Yeah.
internet like that? They just find they just find anything
Anything.
to just kind of drag people on the internet. How did you feel about that?
At first, I was really hurt because I thought I did something wrong. I really thought I did something wrong because one thing I want to do is I want to make a safe space for like women coming after me.
Mm-hmm.
So the way CU did architecture was they kind of balanced it out. So in CU, we didn't know, I'm sorry I'm diverting a bit, but in CU, we didn't know what the real world was like. In architecture, they admit like 60 people. I think that's the number. We were 27 girls, 33 boys.
Mm-hmm.
You won't notice that the guys are more than the girls because the
Yeah, the
number
Yeah,
is
there's
not
a
so
bit
high.
of
But in the
balance.
real world, it is. So you'll be feeling 21st century, everything is
Mm-hmm.
almost
Yes.
balanced now. In the real world, it's not balanced. Beyond the fact that when you graduate, a lot of the girls that studied archi with you will leave archi.
Yeah.
In the real world, in most schools, the number of females in architecture is still quite low compared to
No.
the guys. So me, after realizing that in the real world, I was like, oh, I want to show people that there's nothing wrong with being in such a space and you can still preserve your femininity. I think people see me as
Yeah.
a girly girl. I love
Yeah.
pink
Mm-hmm.
and all. So don't show that you can still like preserve your identity. Your identity doesn't need to like swallowed up by the job.
Yeah.
So seeing people now basically saying I was taking women back, it was like, Jesus, oh my God, I did something wrong.
Wrong.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want people to think all women do on site is take pictures. I was feeling really down until women I've never met were coming to my defense. That's when I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Because that was
how can
Because
you
that
rubbish.
do?
was
That
like
was
that's very
Yes,
rubbish.
actually, bro, the first day I was so sad. I kept going through comments, and my friend
Yeah.
kept telling me, ignore, ignore, ignore. I was like,
yeah.
ignore? He was scratching my body. He was like,
Yeah.
ignore. After a while, I was like, no. And then I started giving them back.
Yeah.
And then
No.
people were not even applauding me for giving them back because what rubbish. So one thing I stand by is there are some people, there's no amount of words that will change their opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's only experience, it's only actions, but there's nothing you say. Some men just genuinely believe women do not belong in male dominated fields. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's nothing you can say that will change their minds. Last they're going to bring up war. That okay,
Yeah.
women should carry gun and be fighting. So
Yeah.
so I've just left it for them. So my own is now to use my success to shut them up. Because I
Mm-hmm.
was checking the profiles of some of the people that were talking. One is an upcoming musician with failed kidney. One is a
It's
soldier
always
that's
like
not going anywhere.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so
They're always the ones trying to tell
exactly,
you
because
don't do
Don't
this.
do this. You're
successful
always like,
Yeah.
people do not have the time to be checking on
Exactly.
random
And to be
people. All
commenting
the
this
men
is
around me in the video, they do not say anything. It's now people online that want to be saying
exactly.
something like why.
Exactly.
So
the entitlement.
And
I
there's
don't know why
nothing
men
wrong,
always
like
feel so entitled to leave their
like
opinion. Like
there's
they cannot
nothing
just keep
wrong.
quiet, like
yes,
look and move on. They're so they feel so entitled to give their opinion.
Yeah.
and
Like nobody actually cares about your opinion.
I'm so happy I posted the video because it
Yes.
now helps me get like a community of other girls. Some people texted me, oh, I'm studying aviation, I'm studying civil engineering,
Mm.
I'm this, I'm that. I used to feel like I had to like not be girly, like I had to be a tomboy, this, that. But
Yeah.
like I love your page. Your page is showing me this that me self. I just graduated when I'm still learning. There are
Learning,
some
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
things I have to like sacrifice. Like I can't wear dresses on site.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
I wanted to like fight it until I was like, let's be practical. A dress is
Yeah.
not going to make life easier for me on site. So there are some things you actually have to, I won't say give up, but maybe leave at home for
Yeah.
a while. At least my nails, so far, nobody has a problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not that you're now supposed to just lose yourself.
Because
Posting that
yeah.
video, first of all, I was able to like bring awareness, like, oh, there are women in construction industry. God only knows, maybe I've inspired somebody to study a construction related field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't even be surprised because some of the DMs I got were very inspiring. So all the men that got angry about it, they'll be fine. When women
They'll
start
be
taking over the
okay.
They'll
world, they'll still
honestly
be
they will be
crying. They'll
okay.
be
Exactly.
fine.
Yeah, they'll be
They'll be
fine.
fine.
As last, we'll donate to the poor.
Like
So,
there's nothing else you can do.
Yeah. So who are the people that you currently look up to in your career?
oh my God, I look up to Dupe Olushola. I think she's not even in architecture, but she's one of the first people that came to my mind because she's just such a cool woman. I don't know. As I said, I'm still coming up,
Yeah.
so I'm sure there are some sacrifices must be made. But right now, the headspace that I'm in, I want to find balance.
Mm-hmm.
Although amidst that balance, people keep telling me there's a time for everything, and I respect that. But I follow Dupe on Instagram. I don't know her personally. She was the MD of Transcorp, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then she just has such a fun life. Like she's working,
Mm-hmm.
but she's also having fun.
Yeah.
People look up to her, but she's not, especially in this day and age where people want to be judging you for the smallest thing. She
Yeah.
lives her life to the fullest. She goes on vacations. She wears whatever she wants.
Mm-hmm.
But she's so good at her job that nobody can come and be using those things to question her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlike how some aunties will want to do that. If you're dressing like this, there's nothing in your head or nothing
Yeah.
like that. So I think she's somebody I look up to because you know that she must be very wise for people to
Yeah.
take her seriously like that.
And there's also a balance. A
The
balance.
balance
Yeah.
is so important. So I
Yeah.
think I would say her for now. Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
If we're staying in the architecture field, I would say Jumoke Adeno. I've been a huge fan of her since way back because she's such an iconic woman. Yeah, but I don't know much about her too personally because I know Dupe posts a lot on Instagram, so I'm able to really relate with at least her Instagram
Yeah.
life. So yeah,
So what about modeling?
modeling. That's before I look up to in
Face
modeling.
modeling.
Oh,
Like, is there anything that inspired you, like, or like anyone you saw or
or how I
something?
got into face
No,
modeling.
who do you look up to first before we now go to?
Who do I look up to? I think for face modeling, I like Laura Jaye a lot, although she doesn't really do face
Yeah,
modeling a lot.
anymore. Yeah.
But I met her once and she was so nice. I love when people are nice because I've promised myself that if I want to talk to you, I'm going to talk to you. And if you snub me, that's on you, not on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't help the fear that comes with going. So
Yeah.
when I was
Yeah.
about to talk to her, I was so scared. But she was so nice to me. She answered all my, it was almost like an interview. She answered
Yeah.
all my questions. She was literally eating ice cream and I went to go and disturb her. But she answered all my questions. She was so nice, asked me
Yeah.
questions. So she was so nice. So I love the fact that she's nice beyond even the camera. I'm trying to think of anybody else. I think that's the only person that comes to my mind right now. But
Hmm.
I love there's this dark skinned woman I follow. I can't her name is not coming to my mind right now though. But yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah. I like that. So, what got you into place modeling? Like, were you scouted? Were
It's a very funny story. Okay, so on Instagram someone a new up and coming agency texted me that they would like me to join their agency. And I have this girl that looks exactly like me. She's the light skinned version of me.
Yes.
So
It's very scary. The
I
for
two
real?
are
yeah,
like.
people mistake us for each other. So I texted her that, oh, do you think this is legit? And she gave me her advice, like her personal advice that they seem legit, but she won't advise me to join a new agency because the contract was like 2 years. So I would be
Mm,
exclusive to them
yeah, for
for
two
2 years.
years.
But they're up and coming. So
Yeah.
how do I even know they're going to get clients? There's no guarantee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a gamble.
Yeah.
It's not as if don't do it, but it's a gamble. So she was like, why not apply for her own agency? Okay, before then, yeah, that was around the time fuel jumped from like I think 600 to 1000 plus.
Hmm.
That was in 2023.
Yeah.
So my company in a bid to like accommodate it, they started doing hybrid.
Okay.
So we had Tuesdays and Thursdays work from home. I was on IT that time. And as an intern, you're not really doing much work from home.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, instead of staying at home, and I like to go out, instead of staying at home and I end up going out and spending money, why not find a way to make money? So when those people texted me, normally other people had reached out to me on Instagram. I just always assumed they're scams. But when those
Yeah.
Yeah.
ones texted me, I was like, oh, let me even research and
Research.
find out if they're scams. But then my friend was like, no, don't go with them. I should join the one she's already in.
Mm-hmm.
So I applied for it and I got in. And that's how I started. And then I remember the first 3 days, I wasn't getting any shoots. And I also panicked first 3 days. When some people are waiting months, me the first 3 days I
Yeah.
was already panicked. And then I think on the fourth day, they now there was a job opening early in the morning. I think most people were asleep. I mean I was awake and I jumped on it.
Okay.
That's how I now started.
Started.
So
Yeah.
from then on, every Tuesday and Thursday I was booked like
Yeah.
well. It was a nice run.
Have you? Are you still face modeling?
I am, but now with my job, it's not really easy. So, honest truth, face modeling right now pays more than what my job is paying right now, my
Are you
9 to 5.
serious?
Yeah,
Wow.
but I had to
Hmm.
think long term. I need
Yeah.
experience.
Yes.
For face modeling is not my passion. It's something I'm good at. It's something I enjoy doing. it's something I would love to continue doing. But if I'm talking real passion, as I said, it's still in the architecture industry.
Yeah.
So, and I need experience for that. I can't now say that, oh, let me do face modeling for like 3 years. When I'm tired of it, and I'll go back into architecture. It'll be
Yeah.
difficult for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So that's why I'm focusing more on my 9 to 5, trying to gain experience. But sometimes it's so annoying because so much work just to earn what my monthly salary I can earn it in like a day.
Right.
monthly salary,
Quit
man.
your
Bro,
job.
Oh, I used
Go
to be
and
so
face model.
pain
like
about monthly
hmm,
salaries.
I don't like monthly salaries.
like so sometimes I have to, most times, not even sometimes, I'll sign my boss recently. I have to look beyond the salary because if I'm
Yeah,
Mm,
looking at the salary is
exactly.
it's,
so
it's little.
it's so so it's not the salary that's keeping me, it's the
It's the
experience.
experience.
Yeah.
I
And thankfully
100%
my job
relate
is
to that.
my current job is offering me experience. So I just try to
Yeah.
Look past
focus
that.
on that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because face modeling was paying. Do you know the funny thing? People expect face modeling to pay way more, but it wasn't. But it was still enough to sustain me.
yeah.
It's still more than.
What you're earning. But my friend, but she's in Abuja though. She was like, "Oh, at first money actually wasn't paid that much."
It doesn't pay as much as people think.
Yeah, I feel like people will probably be thinking like a lot, but I think she was saying like around 50K.
And thereabout. But the
Yeah.
truth is that so one time I don't know if I should cast myself like this, so but okay. So one time I went dress shopping with my auntie or friend. I can't remember who I was with. And then it was on the island. I've been staying on the island for about a year now. And then I saw this really cute dress and it was 300K. And I was like, wow, this dress is so pretty. Obviously, I don't have the money. But I took a picture of it and I posted it on my story. I was like, wow, this dress is so cute and it's just 300K. And then people were like, Sorire, just 300. Do you know, I had gotten so used to dresses being around that price. The price did not even move me again. I remember when a I used to be a fighter on social media at that time that why are you people charging so much for dresses?
We're
And
still
then
Yeah.
they'll be like,
fighters though.
we are not our target audience. But now when I see that these people actually have target audience and their target audience is
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
They
they are
can
not
buy
complaining.
three.
The, yeah,
These people are
Exactly.
actually.
staying in
They're
business. Like
fine.
in fact, fight more in their comment section. It
Like,
brings their
It's
page
bringing more
to
people, yeah.
exactly. They like it. That's when I stopped complaining. I cannot come and be fighting for what people are still patronizing. So
yeah.
at that point, I'd already gotten used to seeing dresses for that price. It's just I'm buying it. Can I even buy a dress for 50K? I don't know.
Can we
But
actually?
Stop now, you
like
guys.
I've gotten used to other
Yeah.
people buying it. I'd
Yeah.
gone dress
Yeah.
shopping with people that buy it. So I'm like, she was not like this dress. By the time you buy the material and you do everything, it's 50K. I was like, yeah, so I know that me self, if I carry it to my tailor, my budget is 10K. She was not like, sorry Ray, who is going to do clothes for you 10K? I said, I have
We
tailor
love
that is doing
tailors,
clothes for 10K.
though. We have
And then
tailors.
she was like, her mom is a tailor and she can't imagine her mom doing anything, no matter the style, any simpler style, for less than 30K. And then I was really thinking about it, and then I was like, there are levels to these things.
Yeah.
People know what they want to get out of things, and then they attach the value.
Yeah.
Where the fight to start is if the value is not matching the price.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But as long as the value is matching the price, so these people that are putting 300K on their dresses, they know what they want. They want to be traveling the world. She
Mm-hmm. We would
what
have
the
also
statement she
worked in
made.
like a fashion
Mm,
this thing before. Sometimes the value is not really
yeah, that's
you
where the
get
fight comes
their
in.
materials are not
But
the
if
Yeah.
you
sewing too.
sometimes it's the shopping experience,
It's
sometimes it's
true.
the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, it's not cheap to put a name out there.
Yeah.
Like it's not cheap to make your name
Yeah,
known
make a
and then
brand, yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
wants to. So
It's
I'll give
also
it to
like the
them.
rent. You open a store in BI
Yes,
or Ikoyi, like
exactly.
is
So those my 10K tailors, they are not looking for money to travel the world. They are just looking for
yeah.
money to survive.
Yeah, they're just
Her
looking to
own
be
mom
rich.
does not collecting less than 30K. Her mom is just looking for money to live a decent life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that are charging 300K, they have
Exactly. That
like
places they
there are
are
levels to
going.
it. So the
Yeah.
face modeling thing, there are people collecting really, really, really big money. Just
Yeah.
like there are people collecting really, really small money. It just depends on one, your value and what you can settle for at the
Yeah.
time and
Yeah.
what you plan to get out of it. When I was into face modeling, I don't have bills that I'm paying, if I'm being honest. I'm not paying rent or anything. So it was just basically pocket money.
Yeah.
So that I'll not be asking my dad for money all the time. So that's just it. Everybody knows what they, but now if I'm entering face modeling again, I want to travel low. So
Yeah. So is that something like people assume about models that makes you laugh? Like you're just like,
one day my mom told me that, are you sure you want to continue with this modeling thing? And it came from almost nowhere. Okay, it didn't come from nowhere. I was complaining about something.
mm-hmm.
And I was like, why would you say that? She was like, the honest truth is that you don't need a degree to do modeling.
Mm,
I, at least in Nigeria, I don't know about other parts of the world. In
yeah.
fact, I'm sure other parts, you don't need a degree to do modeling. So a lot of the people, especially in Nigeria, that work with you, they will treat you. I remember like shortly after I finished school, before convocation, I'd finished school. I'd not even collected my certificate though, but like I'd finished school and then I'll go for a shoot and they're like, close your eyes, do this, do that. I was like, God, I can't believe they're talking to me this way. It's not as if they're insulting me, but I'm just
Yeah,
like,
but the way you
me, a
talk.
whole degree
Oh,
holder. So I think that's it. Because you don't need anybody can do face modeling.
yeah.
So they won't really, there's not much respect. And that's
Mm,
something I'm trying to work on now. I feel like if I want to enter face modeling again, I'm going to enter with a name.
Mm-hmm.
Like you people are
yeah.
not just using me for my face. You are going to respect my name too. So
Yeah.
Yes.
you talk to me right, not just, oh, close your eyes, blink, open your, like, bro. I'm not saying they were insulting me, but
Yeah.
sometimes
I
the
totally
others, like,
understand. It's the
I
Yeah,
do
tone.
the
not,
tone.
my 4 years in school for someone to be treating me like,
Yeah.
hmm.
Yeah.
So that was a bit weird. Also, I think it's still along the same lines, like people thinking there's nothing in our brain. Like there's a lot of generalization
Yeah.
because
Mm,
there's no special skill required.
for
To
modeling.
do
Face
Yeah.
modeling.
modeling.
So, what
Mm.
would you tell someone that thinks modeling is easy money? Is it easy money?
Coming from the point of view of an architect, yes.
So you're saying
There's
obviously
work
it's easier than
involved.
everything is easier than
I
So,
architecture.
mean, to be fair, she's already spoken about how there's no special skill
yeah, there's
required.
Yeah.
work.
Like,
See, so what I did for money, I'm a shy person, or I used to be a shy person. I'm trying to work on my confidence.
Mm-hmm.
But what I did for modeling was, after like the first few shoots, they had gone to go and tell my manager that, oh, I'm very pretty and all, but I'm not yet confident in front
Confidence.
of the camera. I went to go and be watching the videos of that girl that I look like, because she was already a pro in the modeling agency. Like she was already a top model at that time. So I was gonna be watching her videos, not necessarily to copy her, just to know. Watching her videos made me understand more. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
these are the kinds of things they're looking for, and
Mm-hmm.
from there I was able to develop my own style.
Yes.
That's a keyword. Not that I went to go and copy
Copy
her
another
style,
person. Yeah.
but
yeah,
then from
develop.
watching her videos, I was able to develop. So I'm not saying that there's no work put into it. I remember one time when I'm cleaning off the makeup, my under eyes will still be dark. I had to buy my cellar water. Like there are some things you have to buy. So I won't call it like easy money. Like
Yeah.
there are some things you're using to invest. There are some things you're investing in
True.
yourself. You have to eat healthy. I remember one time I came back from school. They're like, sure is like you're no more a size 8 too. Ah, so there are some things involved, but it's still easier than architecture. But the thing is now that if you want to collect big money, it really depends on what you want to gain out of it. If you want to collect big money out of it, you're going to have to find ways to invest and bring value to it that beyond just your face, because I promise you there are a lot of fine girls. There was one time I was inside a car, I saw one pretty girl walking on the street and I was like, will I not go and advise this babe to
To go
model?
into
I should
model
just give her
as well.
money to
These
apply
days,
and
Hmm.
she'll be making
mm,
money like that. But if you want to collect big money, you have to find a way to invest. Just value. I've
yeah,
been reading up on value a lot recently. attach value to yourself so that people will not be able to talk to you anyhow. But as you're attaching that value, let them see the value, not just that you're telling them I have value. It's
Yeah.
not by mouth, it's by what they're
Yeah.
seeing. Sometimes that value can even be just contacts. That's why I'm trying to build up my before I wasn't posting my modeling stuff on Instagram, and that's something I regret now because I was
Yeah.
just doing it for the money. But now I have so many shoots that I've done, and
Mm-hmm.
my Instagram is
Yeah. So I
not
went to your
really
Instagram to go
showing.
and check. I'm like, ah, where
Yeah,
are all the videos that I used to post on
I have
Snapchat?
I have so many shoots that I've done, but my Instagram is not really showing because I remember my manager was telling me that time, and I was like, I'm not really like I'm just not what I'm doing
Mm,
modeling for. I was really
Yeah.
just doing it for the money.
yeah.
But now, because if you're building up a following, when people book you, they're not only booking you for your face, they're booking you because your followers will recognize you and they'll be like,
Yeah.
ah,
Yeah.
this guy made Sorire up. Let
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
do you get?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are different things you can build to yourself, but that easy money, I still won't say it's easy money. I will just say I'm trying to pick my words well because I know there are some people that really apply themselves. I don't want it to be like I'm putting
Yeah.
the
Putting it
profession
down.
down.
Yeah.
So I won't say it's easy money, but it's not as much work as
Other
my
professions. Yeah.
not other professions, some other professions.
Some other
Yeah.
professions. Don't come for me,
Yes.
please.
I was going to ask as well. Value does value go? Um, is that a piece of advice you can also give to aspiring models who want to grow?
Yes. So I think I'll start with I'm still reading up on value.
Mm-hmm.
I've been really interested in value because people have always been telling me value, even from when I was in uni.
Yeah.
Value, 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 value. But it was just recently that I started really reading up on it because I realized sometimes. So since I started this content creation thing, another thing is Audacity. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I think Audacity comes before value.
Value. Yeah. You have
So
to have so much
there's this
audacity.
girl I follow on Snapchat, and then this babe, she was always acting like a big influencer. She'd be like, brands text me for this, brands text me, send me your product, like just saying it like that. And I was like I like her, but I was like, let me even go and check her Instagram and see how many followers she had. I think at that time she had like 9k followers. 9k followers is not small though. Me that I'm in 6k now. I know what I did to get the 6k, but
Yeah.
the way she was talking, you would think this babe has over 100 followers.
Mm-hmm.
She had 9k followers, but the way she was talking, people were always texting her,
Mm-hmm.
oh, can I send you this, can I
Mm-hmm.
send you that? And true, her content is good,
Yeah.
but a lot of people, their content is good. That audacity
Yeah.
is what helped her. So at first I was feeling really cringe about it. I was like I want to try this babe's approach, but I was feeling really cringy about it. But then I was like, let me just do it. And then I started on my
Snapchat.
Snapchat. I was getting PR packages almost like twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. Like, just act like you're worth
You're
it.
already
Yeah.
there. Like,
Act like you're
yeah.
already there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People would rate you. Audacity
Yeah.
is so important. Like, obviously there are levels to it. Don't
Yeah.
overdo.
Yeah.
But audacity, I'm not saying confidence, so
Mm-hmm.
audacity.
Audacity. Mm.
Because so now the girl, her followers have increased like mad now
Mm-hmm.
since that time. But so because I remember people would text me and sure how much was Snapchat ads. I'm like, how many viewers do I have that you people want to pay me for Snapchat ads?
Mm-hmm.
Like any amount you have. Somebody paid me 20k. Even big influencers they are charging like 12k.
Yeah.
Somebody paid me 20k. Audacity. Audacity. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Audacity is so important. So I had to place that audacity
Yeah.
before
Above value.
value
Yeah.
because in architecture, one thing they'll teach you is no matter how good your work is, your presentation has to match.
Mm.
That's why you
Yeah.
see some people with really good work, but
Mm-hmm.
because their presentation skills are quite mediocre, they're getting low marks. And some people very basic work, but because they can present themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So beyond the value that you're bringing, have a way to
Yeah.
present
Present
that
yourself.
value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for the value thing, I would say yes, it's important because there are a lot of pretty faces. My friend Damola, we went to the same. Okay, he's even a content creator now. when he entered CU
This is
first, I
even a
remember
content creator now. They're looking about damage that everybody knows. They say, is even a content creator.
I remember when he entered CU, the first thing he told me when he came back, like his first holiday back, that was in December,
Mm-hmm.
he told me that he used to think he was a fine boy until he entered uni. That's when he saw that there are many fine
Yeah.
boys. That's
Real.
basically how I felt. And so when I'd already prepared for that when I entered uni, I remember when I entered uni, this kind of seemed shallow, but like all these girls were talking about, oh, this guy talked to me this today, this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody was talking to me because there are plenty fine girls.
Fine
There
girls.
are plenty
Plenty
fine
fine
girls,
girls, yes.
even on the road. Some people just don't have the opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
So beyond being a fine girl, which is what people think modeling is all about, also have extra things that you're bringing.
Yeah.
If it's just sometimes it's just your personality, you're pleasant to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, as I said, contact network. People will be like, ah, Shure knows this person. Using Shure will
Yeah.
be a good idea because she could recommend me. Now, my nail tech is always giving me discounts because I've recommended her
Yeah,
to
you bring
so
people
many
in,
people.
yeah.
Oh.
The person that did my makeup for my birthday shoot, I've even taken like recommended her to so many people too. Sometimes it's just about your contacts. Just have something. It can be something unorthodox. Like it doesn't have to be what people can think about. Just have
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
extra for modeling. It's not just there are plenty fine girls. I'm telling you, you just look at those people hawking on the road. Look at them well. You notice that many of them are quite beautiful. It's just opportunities they do not
Yeah,
have.
they don't have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Thank you
being
so
on the
much.
show today.
You're
I'm really
welcome.
excited that you actually answered me. I said, oh yeah, sure. You know, but like this, I also didn't have like a
Mm.
I also didn't think you would say no because
Oh.
I feel like you're just the kind of person that was just like you're just this kind of person that's like, oh my god, yes, like
No, I've started saying no, because you don't want to be. There are some places
Always
you need to know
available.
what kind of brand you're
yeah, you're
bringing up.
building,
So there's
yeah,
that
Yeah.
too. And then you don't want to seem
like you're everywhere.
like you're everywhere. I remember
Yeah.
one time I went for one party and then somebody was like, I knew you'd be here. Ah, since that day I started selecting. Oh. I
Okay.
like going out, but not that you will know where I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird, you know.
This comes.
So that's all for today on Three is a Crowd. Thanks for hanging out with us.
If you liked it, don't get keep.
Make
Make
sure
sure
you
you
subscribe,
subscribe,
like,
like,
and
and
share.
share,
Watch us on YouTube.
or listen to us on
And don't
Spotify.
forget that Praise the Crowd. But it's the best crowd today.
See you.